Good morning, everybody. Lee Brower here, and welcome to this week's edition of Meaningful Monday. I am grateful to be here. I am glad to be here. This Thanksgiving, I'm reminded of a truth that shapes our lives in so many ways. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way. It's coming right at us, isn't it? It's that time of year. But there was a quote my daughter shared with me, my daughter Natalie, recently, and it's just stuck with me. And I'm going to relate it to Thanksgiving and traditions. And that is what you don't change, you choose. That's it. What you don't change, you choose. So whether it's traditions we keep, relationships we nurture, or the memories we create, our choices today become the legacy we leave for tomorrow. So looking at what are those things that we can improve? And I'll be putting them off. Can we make them even better? In our family, we started a tradition. So we're talking around this time of year. We started a tradition that's become a cherished part of our Thanksgiving to the end of the year, because we give enough time to make this happen. Each year, each member of our family traces their hand on a tablecloth. Maybe we have to ship the tablecloth. We have to get everybody together, but they trace their hand on a tablecloth, and they write down something that they're grateful for. Now, we use the same tablecloth for several years. So over the years, you can come in and look back at several years where we put all the tablecloths out so you can see them. But over time, this tablecloth has become a tapestry of our family's gratitude. It's a collection of moments that tell the story of who we are and what matters most. It's priceless. As we pull out the tablecloths each Thanksgiving, we can see the hands of loved ones who are no longer with us, alongside of the hands of children. Some of them teenagers that have been doing it their whole life, who've grown up tracing their hands year after year. So this tradition reminds us that while life changes, we have the power to choose what we carry forward. Gratitude, love, and connection. I can't tell you, on my wall, right here, you can see this is my mom. My mom and her last hand. On the other wall, I have a picture here. I actually have these two together, but I brought them over. Here's a picture, I don't know if you can see it or not, of my dad and his last hand. How cool is that? In the other room, we have a picture of Nick with his skating with his mom on one side, a picture, and then a picture of his hand on the other side. They're priceless. But the memories of doing it, the investment of doing it is what goes together. It's what makes it happen. You don't need a tablecloth to start your tradition. Maybe it's just a gratitude jar. Maybe it's just having dinner together. But whatever it is, we're around the table, you share something positive. But name it. If you haven't named it, or if you're not doing it, start a tradition. But then name it. Give it something to name. When you do that, it gets legs, and you can put a handle on it, and it can move from generation to generation. It can outlive you. So the key is to be intentional. Find something that's meaningful to your family. Whatever you choose, make it intentional. When you create a tradition rooted in gratitude, you're not just celebrating the present. You're making a choice to invest in the future. Think about it. So this Thanksgiving, I challenge you to start or adapt a tradition and then name it, if you haven't named it. It doesn't have to be elaborate, just something that encourages everyone to reflect on their blessings and to connect one with another. Then as you do so, ask yourself, what am I choosing to honor? What am I choosing to carry forward for future generations? Traditions are powerful because they remind us that we're part of something bigger than ourselves. By choosing gratitude and making it a part of your family's story, you can create ripples of love and connection that will endure for years to come. What you don't change, you choose. What you don't improve, you choose. So choose well. So that this Thanksgiving be a time to embrace gratitude and the choices that truly count. Happy Thanksgiving. Have a meaningful week. Shall we talk next week? You can count on it. Have a meaningful week. Bye-bye.